Yo, what's going on everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. Today we're going to be talking about the Tenet Envoy rocket launcher as well as my Tenet Envoy build. When I first heard about this weapon, I was seriously excited to get my hands on it because it's a rocket launcher, and with all the vast opportunities in a game like Warframe, I was really interested to test out this weapon and see just how much damage it was doing for a rocket launcher. And man, was I disappointed. I genuinely thought it would be doing a lot more damage than it actually does. But at the very least, while it doesn't do the most damage, it's still a decent weapon, and it can honestly be a really fun primary to have on as well. And the reason for that is because of its unique trait. The unique trait with this weapon is you can guide the rockets that you shoot. Whenever you shoot a rocket and then aim, the rocket will actually slow down, giving you a little bit more control over where it goes. And if you just keep aiming, the rocket will continue to follow your reticle. And whenever you stop aiming, whatever point the reticle was last focused on while you were aiming, that is where the rocket will immediately target, and it will go back to its original speed before you actually aimed with the weapon. Now don't get it wrong, that is probably one of the most basic ass unique traits I've ever seen, because it's literally just aiming a rocket, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's still really cool. I find it really fun to just spam as many rockets as I can, making this weapon fairly decent for actually clearing out groups of enemies. And again, it's just really fun to run around and shoot people with a rocket launcher. Not the best primary out there, but it can still be decent with a damage buff, and I always have a blast aiming and guiding those rockets. Let's go ahead and go over my mod setup that I got with this weapon. I got Serration for a flat damage bonus, critical delay for a flat critical chance bonus, galvanized chamber for extra multi-shot, galvanized aptitude for extra status chance. I got Stormbringer and thermite rounds so I can get radiation, and then I got sniper ammo mutation so I can help with this weapon's seriously low ammo count. And for the arcane on this weapon, I got primary merciless. On kill, you get plus 30% damage for 4 seconds, that stacks up to 12 times, and you also get an extra plus 30% reload speed, which is definitely nice on this weapon. And then you'll notice I got primed cryo rounds as well as rhymed rounds, so I can have a cold status that is actually separate from my radiation damage, and there's actually a really good reason for that. This weapon deals impact damage from the actual impact of the rocket, and it also does cold damage on the explosion. The cold damage on the explosion is honestly why I really like this weapon. Not only does cold slow down enemies, but if you actually freeze enemies with cold, that frozen enemy will take more critical damage. And for a projectile weapon like the Tenet Envoy, that's honestly not the worst. That cold explosion has a fairly decent radius, and that cold damage seriously comes in clutch whenever you want to get rid of a bunch of enemies, or if you're struggling with enemies that are actually high armor and high level. You can slow them down and switch to other weapons that do more damage. It's definitely not the best primary out there, but at the end of the day, if you really enjoy the unique trait like I do, you can seriously make this a decent weapon. And yeah guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of the Tenet Envoy and my Tenet Envoy build down below. Also, feel free to comment down below any builds that you have for the Tenet Envoy that you personally enjoy. Before this video ends, real quick, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel. I really do appreciate it, guys. And yeah guys, that's going to be it for me. Keep your head up, stay positive, and with that being said, thanks for watching.